In today's video, we are going to discuss the C word. Yes, the C word. This is a word that I hate, and I never use this word. Sorry, when I say the C word, I mean cinematography. Yeah, I mean cinema. You were thinking the other word, weren't you? No. C word, cinematography. I loathe this word because I think that, you know, getting cinematography when it comes to flying these drones, and yes, there's some good cameras and we can get some amazing content from it, but the usual one is landscape, you know, sunsets and stuff. But to me, that's not cinematography. There's always been something missing when it comes to catching that kind of content and calling it cinematography, and I haven't adhered to it until now, and we're going to talk about it. Hi everyone, Stephen from the Flyby guys, and yes, we are talking about the C word, which is cinematography. You've never heard me using this word in any of the videos over the years, because this is a subject which I really don't think that I or even others are doing. To say that you can do cinematography, no, but we know we're not filming for movies, we're not filming for actual amount of content. You know, we do this for fun, we put our drones up, yeah, okay, maybe we can do it for work, but again, you have to have a subject. Now, this is something which I think that we have been lacking, and I've never done this before until recently, and that was our Tesla light show video. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's the most watched video on this channel now. It went absolutely viral. You know, more than 1 million views. You know, over X and Instagram and also here on YouTube. It's just been unbelievable. But we were able to tell a story, and cinematography is not just the drone catching the footage. Cinematography is one of 3 things, and that is the visuals, your subject, the edit, and your soundtrack. Now, out of all of those 3 things, you can then bring in emotion, and when you bring emotion into that, that's when you capture the audience. And that's exactly what this video has done, because we have brought emotion into this from every angle that we used. Now, we used 5 drones on that video, 5 drones. We had one above, and we actually had Mavic 3s. Okay, so this, here I have a Mavic 3 Pro. We had Mavic 3s, so we had 4 Mavic 3s. One directly above the show itself, above the cars. And then we had 3 Mavic 3 Pros, Mavic 3s all around. So we had 2 doing orbits, were quite far away. Then we had 1 doing an orbit which was fairly near, because I wanted to have, you know, far away orbits to give that distance, to give that, you know, everybody wants to rule the world. You know, that's something which is said. It's a song from Tears for Fears, and when that's emphasised, you see the whole of the area behind, and again, that's part of the story. So you're really showing the world. Some stuff a lot nearer, as well as directly above, and then we have a static camera as well. That was enough to give us lots of footage, lots of content to build up the story, as well as having the FPV, which was absolutely stunning. So having all that amount of content, and we had 1 take to do it. We didn't have any rehearsals. We didn't have, you know, a second time to even try it. It was done in 1 take. So that video, from let's say a planning point of view, I'm very, very proud of it, because we did plan it very, very well, and I had to make sure that every drone was in a decent enough position in order to, you know, let's say, be confident enough to concentrate on actually getting the content, because we had to be very, very tight and not move to a point where we're going to bump into each other. So having the airspace and actually managing that was very, actually very, very important. Using radios, we didn't use phones at all. We were all on radios just because there were so many people there. So we had to make sure that we didn't lose any cell connection. So again, using radios was also very, very important. But this was enough. With the edit afterwards, the edit took 7 hours. The edit, we spent so much time going through every shot and every part of the soundtrack to make sure that that part of the drone would actually give us, you know, let's say enough emotion, and it did. And I'm very happy with it. So when you're thinking about cinematography, think about the edit that you do, think about the soundtrack that you do. It's more than just that drone shot, it's more than just that camera shot, it's everything, because you want to bring your audience into it, and that's the most important thing. And I hope this was helpful to you. Please use this video as a reference for that, because this is a perfect, and I should talk more about that, because I think that how it was layered and how we done it and the time that we had done it, because I can look back on that video and I can say I wouldn't change a thing. I can look back at other videos that I've done and say, well, maybe I would have done that differently. That shot I would have maybe had a bit longer. No, every shot on that video is perfect, and I wouldn't change a thing. And that's saying something, because I'm usually very overcritical of it. So that's why I'm talking about this now, because I want to share this with you, and hopefully that you can learn something from it, because I've learned a lot from this video. I'm a lot more confident now when it comes to actually building a story from the content that we have. So you have your content, you have your edit, and you have your soundtrack. Those are the 3 things that you need in order to build cinematography and to tell a story and bring emotions to your video. And I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We just hit over 3,000 subscribers. I'm so happy, and I'm really, really welcome everyone that, you know, into the channel and sharing what we're doing. If you want me to talk more about this video and how we done it, please let me know in the comments below. We'll see you on the next video, and as always, fly safe.